This is MIcornus Phokane, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. And once more, we are continuing as Young Men Empowerment Forum. We are developing ordinary young men into extraordinary men of wisdom, integrity, and character. And of course, we're doing this through kingdom principles. We are busy embarking on a topic that speaks about underrated habits that will bring you up to success, that will bring you success. But they are very underrated, these habits, and we want to urge you to adopt these habits because they will enhance your success. They will bring your success. And many people ignore them because they're very underrated indeed. And that's the reason why, to our young men, we love you, we appreciate you, and we want to make sure that you learn out of this and your life never becomes the same again. And I want to share this so that you can be able to articulate this with your own friends and make sure also that you apply it in your own life, because your life shall never be the same when you fully apply this. The first type of a habit that I want to speak about that you need in your life, and it's very underrated generally, but if you embrace it, it will actually bring you up to your success, is what we call kind boundaries. Kind boundaries is actually a habit as well that's very underrated but very important. Now, count boundaries, we're speaking about protecting your energy while maintaining strong relationships. We say protect your energy while you maintain strong relationships. Now, boundaries are spoken that we're speaking about are speaking about making a hedge or a boundary to be able to discern even people, to even be able to discern even behaviors of people as well. Now, in this case, what we're speaking about is you must be kind to the people while you're making boundaries, while you're actually creating these boundaries, and there are actually people that may not cross over to become to arrive at that inner cycle of yours. You must be able actually to identify who are the people that should have an access to your inner cycle. Now, you must create boundaries. Not everyone should actually access you within the inner cycle. You must be careful of who you allow there, because there are many people that have been destroyed by just not having boundaries in their lives. But boundaries is not only for people to enter, it's also for you not to be stepping into areas that are not supposed to be stepped in. For you to be stepping into associations that you don't need to associate with, into places that are of danger to you, places that are not necessary for you. So those boundaries will protect you, because they'll protect you from the outside, things that are supposed to come in. It will protect you as well with things that need to go out. These are boundaries. Very, very important that you have those boundaries as a kind boundaries. And when we talk about kind, we talk about don't be harsh to people. Create your boundaries in a way that is kind to the people. Don't destroy people. Don't say to people, I'm cutting you off because of this and that, and you are horrible to me, and that is the reason that I'm cutting you off, and that's the reason that I don't allow you within my inner space. So please avoid that. Be kind as you create these boundaries. Because it's possible to create these boundaries, and sometimes you need to create them quietly. Withdraw yourself quietly sometimes. Sometimes keep quietly sometimes. Sometimes make sure that you don't allow situations quietly sometimes. Sometimes be gentle in excusing yourself in some meetings of people that will be detrimental to your purpose and to your assignment. So please assess situations. There are some invitations that you don't necessarily need to attend. There are those invites that may look lucrative, and sometimes they even look glamorous. But you may not need to attend to those when you've got what we call a habit of kind of boundaries. And you need to develop that as a young man, because that becomes very key for you. And it helps you, as I said, by protecting your peace as well. And that's very, very important. The other habit that's very key that I want to speak about today is what we call clear priorities. Now, this is a habit that one should adopt as an individual, to always create and make sure that you've got priorities in your life. But those priorities must be clear, because there are times when you say this is a priority, but when you look at it, you're not sure if it is clear enough to yourself, and therefore it cannot be clear enough to other people as well. Now, clear priorities are very important. This, the difference between good and great, is saying no to most good things in order to achieve great things. Because remember that there are things that are great, there are things that are good, and you cannot settle for good for a long time while you could actually achieve something great. And that can only come when you prioritize differently. Now, prioritization, that is clear. What it does, it actually demystifies actually the issues of comfort zone. There are the people that sticks to comfort zones. And because they stick to comfort zones, they are actually stuck in one place and they cannot continue. And we want to urge you right now, as a young man, that you be able to set clear priorities. And as you set clear priorities, it's very key because it's going to help you to be able to do the right things at the right time. But this goes along with ability to say no to no and yes to yes. Ability to say this I can do, this I cannot do. Ability to say this I can do now, this I can do only tomorrow. And this is the priorities that we're speaking about. Because there are those things that are not necessarily needed to be done today. There are those things that are not necessarily needed to be done right now. There are those things that need to be done maybe further a month to come, maybe 3 months to come, maybe even a year to come, and they don't need to be seen as priorities in your life. Now, when we talk about clear priorities, we have seen people that mix things up. What comes to their mind, they do. What comes to their mind, they say. What comes to their mind, they perform. And that's not priorities. Priorities is when you look at something that you're supposed to do now and say, is this important to be done now? Or it can also be done later. And remember that clear priorities, what does, it actually saves your energy. And that is the reason why we say the difference between good and great is saying no to most good things. And therefore, it's because the good things that are coming to your way may not be things that are great in your life. They may not be things that needs to be part of your life, and therefore you can say no to them. I know that many people will say, but why do you say no to this good thing? I'm saying no to this good thing because it's not my priority right now. Because this thing is not clear priority for me. And therefore I'm saying no to it. And you may think that I'm stupid by saying no, but I'm saying no because I'm having clear priorities. Now, as a young man, when you've got clear priorities, you're definitely going to be able to differentiate between good and great. You're going to chase after great than to chase after good. And sometimes also, you're able to differentiate between good and bad. And priorities will help you to really pursue the good generally, not the bad, because the bad will actually weigh you down. And we want to emphasize that as a young man, have clear priorities. I want to end up here today. Your host, MIcornus Phokane. I'm the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. Remember, we are developing ordinary young men here into extraordinary men of wisdom, integrity, and character. And we do this through kingdom principles. And we believe strongly that the young men that listen to us are going to become better young men because that's the aim that we're developing them into that. And I believe strongly that your life shall never be the same when you follow us, even on our platforms of social media. And we're going to introduce this social media platforms to you. The Facebook page is Young Men Empowerment Forum. And my personal Facebook page is MIcornus Phokane. So you can click a like on these pages, click follow on these pages, and you will actually be notified as well when you click the bell on top, which is the notification button. And the good Lord will bless you as you follow us. Now, don't forget our YouTube channel is under Young Men Empowerment Forum as well. And our YouTube channel is actually a great one. So please make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us there. We like what we have in the YouTube channel. There are a lot of videos that were posted there that are very valuable for you, very important. And we believe that you're going to learn out of that as well. Don't ignore our TikTok account as well, which is a busy one. And of course, our young audience are actually listening to us there. And they are sharing, and keep sharing, guys, and share with your loved ones, and share with your family, share with your colleagues as well. And as you do that, the good Lord will bless you. We want to check out right here now and remind you that we will wrap up this topic tomorrow. May the good Lord bless you and allow me to check out and say, Cheers for now.